What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to Trinish Henderson. This is the infamous Living Rim Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Make sure you stay tuned. New videos every 24 hours, guys. New insights, positive stuff every 24 hours. And I think we're like-minded individuals because we attracted each other to each other, and like attracts like. So, somebody once told me, in order to succeed, always make sure you surround yourself with like-minded people, and that's hard to find nowadays. They don't just come left and right like that. So it's very imperative that we stay connected. Speak up, let your voice be heard. Let me know who you is, what you think about this college issue. How was your college lifestyle? What it was like for you when you dropped out of college? Because I'm gonna tell you about me. I dropped out of college. If I'm not mistaken, if I can remember, I think this was around like 2010, 11-ish. I dropped out of college or whatever. I went to school at Art Institute of Atlanta for audio video production, and so I was like into music and stuff like that, right? And so, when I started going to this school, first of all, I went to this school, out of a fearful mind state, because it was always taught to me to just go to college. That's the only way to be successful. Just go to college. Like, you ain't gonna be successful if you don't go to school. You gotta go to school to make it in this world. You gotta go to school to make it in this life. If not, you're not gonna ever have anything. And so, like, I went to school, not only that for the simple fact that I love music, but also because of a fear-stricken mentality, that was just instilled in our upbringing. As I know all people my age probably experienced that. Your parents probably just tried so hard to just make you go to college because that was the only advice that your parents could probably give you. And so, after I started going to college and stuff like that, I started to realize a lot of things I didn't know growing up in high school. I actually got a job doing my dream job in college. Like, I started working at this record label. I started interning at this other record label. I started doing this IT job where I started making money, like good money every week, just sitting at home. I had my laptop. And so it was like when I got in college, I was kind of like thinking like, whoa, why am I going to school to do this? I mean, I know that's what I wanted to do, but I got a job that fast, doing the things that I love to do, being around the people that I needed to be around in order to accomplish my dream, as being an artist. Why should I go to school? And so the more I got into doing my jobs where I'm actually working at the record labels and stuff like that, the more I actually got into my jobs, like I kind of like shied away from school. Because I was going to school every morning, waking up to learn geometry, English, the classes in the very beginning, what they call them, core classes. No, not core classes, but the regular studies or whatever. Somebody speak up, let your voice be heard, correct me. And so, like, I'm just like, yo, why I'm paying all this money to go to school to learn something that I want to really do, but all of a sudden I'm right back to ground zero and taking the same stuff that I took when I was in elementary school, middle school, and high school for the first 2 years. So it's like, for the first 2 years of any school, it's like hella boring. And then you start getting into your core classes, like your real classes. It's like the end of the year, which is like 1 year or 2 years, based on what you're going to school for, a bachelor's, associates, whatever. And so, like, it just became uninteresting to me. And so I just started moving fast and started making money and started doing what I love to do, and I just dropped out. I just dropped out of school and didn't think twice about it. My grades was declining. Like I said, I was still working, doing my dream type jobs around the people that I needed to be around in order to succeed. And so, I'm saying that all to say this, guys. First of all, college is not the answer to living a successful life. It's not. Go to college, that's great, get a degree, it helps you get a better job. However, when you do get out of college, you still have to find a job. And the way that our economy is today, it's not promised that you're gonna find a job paying you what you wanted, what you deserve to be paid as a college student. I know people who just got PhDs, and bachelor degrees and stuff, and they ain't making no more than me, and I don't got nothing. You know, and one thing I realized is that life is really what you make it, whether you go to college or not. Top 10 billionaires in the world don't even got a college degree. Don't even got a college degree. You know, Oprah, people like Steve Jobs and stuff like that. You know, just a few to name. You know, the most successful people in the world, from athletes and stuff, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know, most of the time they don't even have a college degree. So I didn't know this until I actually got old enough to actually think about the real reason of why I'm going to school. Like I said, it's a great opportunity because you can get a degree and get in a business field or the job market and like get the job that you would love to be doing because you got a degree in it. But you don't really necessarily know what you really want to really truly do at a young age, you know. And so when you're, you know, working your way through school and high school and then college, I think that we're just not grown enough yet to really understand what it is that we truly love to do. I think that most of us just got immersed into something because it was like a speeded process to where it's like we had to choose something to do and we had to choose a career real fast in order to survive. Oh my God, in order to survive. And so you have a lot of students who are getting degrees and stuff, and they're unhappy. They're just unhappy. They're just not satisfied with the degree they have. They don't love the type of work they do, and most of them have spent all this money going to school. Now they got to pay it all back and don't even love it. So it's like a waste of time at the same time. So that's why I say, like, you can benefit from not going to college. You know, and that's why a lot of people drop out of college because of that these very reasons that I've just talked about. You know, it's just like a big misconception. You know, we need to know why we're going to school, you know, in the first place. Like, the real true reasons why we are going to be attending school is because life says this, and this is what life is going to offer you. Not just go to college. That's the only way you're going to be successful, because it's a new generation. You know, it's a new way of seeing things nowadays, and I don't understand it. I don't know if you understand this message, guys. I'm sorry, but just like I said, this video is just for you to speak up, let your voice be heard. Let us know what you think, you know, about the benefits of not going to college, actually attending college and how it could benefit you. What is your take on it? But anyway, I'm Trendy Sanders, you guys of the infamous Living Realm Network. Make sure you press like on this video so we can all get in on this topic. Make sure you subscribe. In the meantime, I'll see you in the next 24 hours. Peace.